Hello, co-creators. It's Christine. Well, sorry for not posting a video. I usually post one my very first day of each challenge, but got bogged down experiencing life. This challenge started out a little bit differently. I didn't really sit down and set intentions. I decided to just open my heart and really go deep to figure out what it is that I was to experience this season by opening my heart. I really kept it open, and from that space, I was just reflecting and contemplating and trying to figure out what I should really focus on. There's so many different aspects of my life, and as I was, before I get into that, you may notice I have a new haircut. So I just came back from getting my haircut today, which is another thing. I decided I needed more body, and I also got it highlighted. It's what I think I wanted from my original haircut, and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted, and I was debating on just living with it. But after doing a lot of reflecting, I decided I need to live the life that I want to live and be happy now. If it affects me every single day of my life, then it's worth it. But the book that I found, I was at the library, called Harmonic Wealth. It's by James Arthur Ray, and this is exactly what I was looking for because I didn't really know how to structure the season. And on page 19, if you can see right here, he's got 5 pillars that he talks about. They're called financial, relational, meaning relationships, mental, physical, and spiritual. So you rate yourself on how happy you are with all those 5 aspects of your life. And what I discovered is that I've almost completely neglected my physical. Even though I'm part of the fitness challenge, I've hardly been working out, even though I've been eating better. And then the financial one was also, I've been working on it, and I know that one needs a lot of work and was just behind on everything else. But I've really realized that on the last few seasons I've focused on my spirituality, mental, and relationships. So now I'm going to shift a little bit and focus on keep all of those others in focus, but also focus on my physical and financial. And I did that so this past weekend, my brother-in-law decided to come and visit us on a last-minute flight. And what that made me do was clean up my place and really whip it into shape so that he could stay with us. I feel like that was like a nudge from the universe to really just get acting. And so I did that, and that felt really great to have a cleaner space. And what it also did was took me out of being at home, staying on my computer or reading. It got me out of my apartment and got myself and my husband to start experiencing life a little bit more. We went to the Guggenheim Museum, saw the Frank Lloyd Wright exhibit, which was really interesting, and went out to eat and just walked around a lot. And that's something that I realized that I need to incorporate more in my life. It gave me a fresh new energy. And instead of being focused on, I can't spend money because of this and that, because I'm going back to school, I really need to set aside time and money, because it really feeds my soul, and that's what my soul really wanted. The other thing I did was to take a yoga class, and I've been meaning to do that all last season, and I didn't. So because we forwent a brunch in order to do this yoga class, I had to follow through. So we did a yoga class. It was free for the first class, and it was amazing, and I think that's what's given me so much energy. I felt like all of the tension was being squeezed out of me as I was taking this class, and it was just really great to reconnect with my body and do something that's healthy for myself. That gave me a lot more energy, and for some reason after Sunday I've been so productive. So I've cleaned up my house. I cleaned up everything. I've been really cleaning, like a week's worth of cleaning in one day, every day. And I learned how to cook some Korean recipes. That's something that I've been meaning to do for years, and I finally found somebody online that has YouTube videos that in like 5 minutes I can learn how to make this meal and that meal, and it's awesome. And then I also decided that yesterday I really needed to do the things that I've been planning. So, for example, like taking a bath. I've been wanting to do it. I did it once, but this week I'm just preparing for school. That starts next week. I had orientation this week, and I decided to take a bath, and that really, I felt like I completely detoxed. I put in a whole bunch of Himalayan salts in there, and just sat and read my book, and sweated out all my toxins. So that's what's been going on with me. The other thing I forgot to mention was that this season, because I may set the intention of opening my heart, I also set the intention of every single day sending love to somebody in my life or somebody that I know that I feel needs the love. So every day that I go about, people will pop randomly into my head. People I haven't thought about for 10 years sometimes. So I take that as intuition, as that person needs my love. And the way that I do it is a technique that I learned when I was watching Jack Canfield's speech. I watched one of his speeches, and he was talking about a psychiatrist that was able to cure prisoner inmates in a psychiatric ward. So not only were they mentally not well, they were also prisoners. So they were like the worst of the criminals, and he was able to cure them, but he was able to cure them without ever meeting them in person, and that blew me away. I was like, how could that be? Well, the technique that he used was he took all of their files, had their photo. He pretty much spent 15 minutes with each prisoner inmate, the file, and sincerely said, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you." Those 3 sentences he said to each of the prisoners, and slowly over the next few months, they all started healing and healing and healing, and eventually they were well, which is amazing. And at first I didn't really understand how that worked, but I decided to try and use it, and I've used it on people in the past, and I've noticed an improvement in my relationships with them. So I decided to use that technique in this challenge, focus on all of the people in my life that need my love, or that I may have some buried problems with. I did that on the 3rd day of this challenge, and the meditation session that I did along with it was so incredible. I can't even express to you what a breakthrough I went through. I was sitting there, I felt like I was sitting there with my angels. They were there with me, helping me to clear out all of the, I feel like I'm really cleaning out my vibrations and forgiving those that have hurt me. I'm asking for forgiveness from anyone that I may have hurt, or even if I may not have known about it, there might have been something. So whoever passed into my mind, I'm sending my energy and my love, and that's what I've been doing. And surprisingly, I thought I was helping, and in return, I'm getting so much guidance. Everything seems to be flowing. It's truly amazing. This is just the best season. I know it's going to be the best season yet, and I know every season is going to be better and better yet. I've decided to go out and experience life as much as I can, and I'm going to just do the things that I really want to do and just not wait. I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure out a way to do it now, live my future now, and really just do it. So stay tuned. I will keep you guys posted. I might not be able to talk as frequently since I have classes, but I'll check in when I can. All right. Much love. Bye.